So you guys get to join me for the morning ritual of the diesel fill. I have been using about 45 gallons a day. The machines are designed to run pretty much a full long day on a tank, and I think it holds probably pretty close to that 45-50 gallons. So I've got a 50-gallon tank here with a hand pump on it that I transfer the fuel to. So I fill that up. That's good for one day. And then I've got my jerry cans, and that's another 45 gallons or so, and that'll get me through the second day. So it's just easier to transfer the fuel with a hand pump into the machine than it is to tote all these fives up. So that's what I'm doing right now. I just transferring this over. If you ever come across these old jerry cans at garage sales, and they're the old ones, the good ones, boy, snap them up, because they don't make them in quantity anymore. There's a couple small, there's a couple guys that are remanufacturing them, real high quality ones, but they're expensive, real expensive. But these are the best gas cans ever made. So one thing that's really been nice too is the price of diesel has been down so low. I've been buying diesel for $2 a gallon, and I don't know if you can see or not, but this diesel has a red dye in it. You can buy diesel for equipment that's off-road diesel, and what that means is there's no road tax on it, so it saves you a few pennies. I don't know, it's maybe 17-20 cents or so per gallon. And what they do is they put that red dye in the diesel to discourage anyone from using it on road. So if truckers, log haulers, those type of guys sometimes will be tempted to use that, and the police officer would be able to shine his light in the diesel tank and see if it's got a red color to it, then he's in big trouble. But for using it for in your equipment, that's what it's for. So just a lot of people don't know about that. One thing that I've always done, I've sat in running equipment for so many years, and it can be pretty monotonous, is to try to take advantage of that time by reading or listening to audiobooks. I would really encourage you to do that if you have a long commute, if you drive, or have a job where you can, you have some time on your hands. Maybe you're watching something, or security guard, or who knows, running equipment is a perfect example. There's a program out there now called Overdrive. It's an app. You can download it in the App Store. Overdrive. I'll try to remember to put a link to that. But what you do is you go to your local library, get yourself a library card if you don't already have one, and you can download audiobooks for free. And it's really a nice website. They have the titles. You can search by publisher. You can search by genre, what you like to read. If you like to read the classics, or fiction or nonfiction or biographies, it's really a wonderful resource. And you can check out 5 at a time and put them on your phone. Put them on your phone or your tablet or your computer or whatever. So I'm always downloading those, and I have I've been going through the top 500 classics. It's taken me years, and I'm probably 2/3 of the way through. Like The Old Man and the Sea, and War and Peace, and Anna Karenina, and all of the classic literature, which is my favorite. I really enjoy it, but it just gives you such a broad perspective of history, and increases your knowledge and understanding of so many things. And what a blessing it is to have. There's some of the readers are just so good. There's actually my favorite reader, or my favorite publisher of audiobooks, is a company called Blackstone Audio, and they're out of Ashland, Oregon. And those of you who don't know, Ashland, Oregon is quite famous. They have a really great Shakespeare festival there, and it attracts some of the top Some of the best theater actors in the world, they reside there because it's such a theater town. And so in the off season, when they're not doing productions, these Shakespearean actors, classically trained, read audiobooks. And that's those are my favorite. So when I search audiobooks through Overdrive, I pretty much primarily just search Blackstone Audio, because they're just so good and the readers are so fantastic, and they really kind of cater to the classics. I'm not much of a fiction fan. I do like historical fiction, like the Master and Commander series or the Sharp series of books. Those are always kind of fun. But I kind of tend, I like to read more about history and nonfiction. And of course I do enjoy the classics too. But I think you'll enjoy it. I really do. Have someone read a book to you is quite a luxury. So the fuel tank is opposite the driver's compartment, so we'll fire it up and turn it around so I can get the fuel in. So this here has become part of my Timberfoot regime. About 15 minutes of pulling this lever will get your buff on. Read and heard a lot about the movie Fury with Brad Pitt. She's a Sherman tank op driver, runs a crew, Second World War, and so I watched it last night. I didn't watch it with my